Oke, kita melanjutkan permainan Hogwarts Legacy lagi. Kemarin kita sudah ke restricted area ya, ke perpustakaan yang terlarang, dan kita mendapatkan buku. Sama kita udah diajari spell untuk biar nggak kelihatan. Selanjutnya kita akan dikasih misi apa lagi nih?
Oh, will there ever be another wizard as peculiar as you at your...
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most
Aneh gak
strange.
kacamatanya?
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Oh, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Quest started. Jauh banget. Lumayan lebih dekat.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick.
Accio!
I'd best keep looking. No statues here. This'll do nicely.
Udah dapet.
Accio. Nothing. Here's a welcome surprise.
Return the birds capture.
Revelio.
Emang ada lagi?
Accio.
Wait, gimana ya? Ini udah. Naik lagi kah?
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
Oh, kan.
Levioso. Accio. I'd best keep looking. No statues here. Nothing. I'd best keep looking. Accio. I'll take that, thank you. No statues here. Nothing. This'll do nicely.
Banyak banget ternyata.
Accio. I'd best keep looking. Here's a welcome surprise.
Udah semua kayak.
Revelio. What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Revelio.
Hilang ternyata tongkatnya.
Who interfered with us? And that woman, isn't it? The one fixated on Merlin.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall,
Kita
and,
kayak
if I
ngejar-ngejar
recall,
hantu.
a lake. You'll
Biasanya
see.
kan hantu yang ngejar
You've
kita
been
ya.
very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Revelio.
Suara apa ini?
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Ini udah nyamuk nih.
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Renrock, will you take us?
Leviosa, incendio.
You are postponing this.
Wih, mampus kan.
I won't rest.
Masih ada lagi?
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Pemanasan yang bagus, pemanasan.
I wonder how big this place is. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Incendio!
Oh, bisa dibakar. Kok rame?
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Protego! Accio! Incendio!
Oh, jago kan, jago kan. Bisa turun, bisa naik. Wih, kok rame, kok rame.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh. Accio! Protego! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio!
Wih, apaan itu?
Accio! Incendio! Revelio!
Lumayan, ada chest. Berarti jalan yang benar untuk main quest itu ke bawah. Apa ini?
I wonder if I can move that platform somehow. Accio! Protego! Incendio! Levioso! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Accio!
Buat apa ini?
Revelio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Wait.
Accio. Incendio. Protego. Another puzzle. If Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Revelio. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Remarkable. Revelio.
Kok banyak banget laba-laba nih, laba-laba nih.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Accio.
Landing dikit-dikit juga ya.
Incendio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Incendio.
Wih, meletup.
Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Kok nggak bisa? Loading kah? Kok nggak bisa lewat sini?
Here. Incendio. Potato. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Potato. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio.
Kita nggak pernah pakai yang ancient magicnya yo.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Wah, banyak banget tempat grindingnya.
Accio.
Guildnya penuh kesan. Oh, bagus. Oke, lanjut lagi.
Accio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Revelio.
Mau dilewatin kok sayang.
Accio.
Oke. Terus kesini gimana? Nah, lewatin aja.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be the headed Richard Jackdaw.
Accio. Incendio. Potato. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Udah semua toh? Lah, tambah gede.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Potato. Accio. Incendio.
Masih ada.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Oke, sudah semua. Anjir, jadi bagus banget gitu jembatannya.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
Revelio.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
Oh, ini mayatnya.
Shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Bentar, aku mau looting dulu.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
Wah, masih kena.
Levioso. Accio. Potato. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
Leviosa.
Oh, udah. Satu-satu kalau berani.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio.
Lah,
Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
begitu tok.
What? That's unnerving. What's happening?
Kurang menantang.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Oh, pindah tempat lagi nih.
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
SpongeBob aja kalah nih bisa jalan di
What is this place?
dasar air.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Akhirnya talent kebuka. butuh ini sih, sering kita pakai sih. Hamang. Bentar, kita lihat dulu dikit. Oh, ini buat spell set. Kita simpen satu sih. Exit the map chamber. Exit ya.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Wih. Flow flames, kirain apa?
Revelio.
Di sini ada chest kita, oh itu yang bisa lihat, berarti kita pakai ini yang set kedua ya. Cara ganti setnya, bisa di scroll aja pakai yang mouse itu toh, udah scroll ke bawahnya. Ayo lo. Lucu anjir, ternyata Karen bisa kaget. Ini ke atas lagi ya.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Quest complete. Oh, udah selesai.
Revelio.
To learn Depulso, the banishing charm, useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Kita mau diajarin spell baru ya. Oh ini ya, the pulso. Flying class. No. Bukan flying class, aku mau di pulso dulu.
Revelio.
It was an accident. If I could undo.
Untung nggak bangun naganya. Repot nanti.
Revelio.
Hogwarts sebelah mana ini? Kita harus punya fokus potion, maksima sama edurus potion. Gimana lihat potion kita? Kita lanjut yang terbang aja dulu.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome. Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up, 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 you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. If you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in
This'll
one
take some
piece.
getting used to. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Made it! Did anyone else see that?
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Wih.
Aha! Brilliant!
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get
kemana
above
nih?
it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it!
You sure you're not part hippogriff?
Oh, ada batas durasi untuk
There's
boostnya.
the famous bridge.
Ada di
Think of
sebelah
all the magic holding it
bawah.
up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back.
Mendaratnya di mana nih?
Looks like we've already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Oke lanjut, ayo beli sapu terbang. Udah bisa belum ya? Ada nggak nih? Ada nggak nih? Wait, aku mau beli sapu terbang. Tadi bilangnya kemana? Ah, ini dia.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit smell. Meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Ah, new face.
I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Ya, kok minta bantuan semua toh? Belinya gimana ini?
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available, Ember Dash, Silver Arrows, Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Nah, bisa terbang-terbang nih.
Nice doing business with you.
Kok ada yang plus? Bentar. Kita
Thanks for stopping by.
Dulu
Hope to see you again.
skillnya. Ada yang bagus kayaknya. Nah kan. Oh, bisa dihilangin kayaknya. Nah, ini kan lebih normal. Ini kok harganya
That item is of the
mahal
highest
banget.
quality.
Tentu saja kita pilih yang paling
You'll be
mahal. Ya.
thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
It's unidentified. Jangan dulu.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Oke, terima kasih. Dapat upgrade gratis bakalan.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Coba terbang dulu. Gimana ngeaktifinnya? Oh, kalau turun
Akhirnya.
oh, belnya hitam. Oke, kita coba challenge-nya. Ini kah? Kok hilang tandanya?
Ravenclaw.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Made it.
Kok ada gelembung-gelembungnya? Oh, ini kayak speed up.
Success. Brilliant. This is rather fun. Excellent. Ha! Good. I've got this.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke, whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Masih ada tantangan lanjutannya. Oh, maksudnya suruh kembali ke toko sapu tadi, ding. Albie Weeks yang jual sapu ya.
you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Dah belum di-upgrade anjir. Oke, lanjut main story dulu.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Kok tiba-tiba ada fitur rahasia?
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident, if ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll
Langsung hilang.
note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss
Lumos.
its uses later. Let's move on.
Langsung
Where
hilang gitu
in
aja.
Merlin's name is that elf?
Revelio.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Maaf. Disuruh kemana ini? Belum bisa.
Accio.
Nggak bisa dibuka.
Expelliarmus! Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Lucu.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Kita disuruh sampai mana?
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Incendio.
Lalu gimana ngambilin?
Revelio.
Oh, aku sepertinya tahu.
Accio.
Atau mungkin aku nggak tahu. Lama, skip aja ah.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Saya bilang jadi gandam.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Sepertinya kita ada barang yang belum teridentifikasi. Nah,
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Wih. Ke mana ya? Bedanya apa? Oke, kita coba yang lain. Gak bisa.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Jadi bisa bikin banyak barang. Satu duga. Nggak bisa.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of requirement.
Oke, kita sudah punya moonstone. Interior decorating. Maksud dekorasi ini ya.
Do you have the moonstone? You can acquire some by vanishing items here in the room, or you can gather it outside the Hogwarts grounds.
Lama. Udah semua kayaknya.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Udah. Wall decoration. Wall decoration, oke.
Good work. Shall we move on?
Udah cukup?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Lah, dapat spell baru lagi. Altering spell.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Muncul. Belajar face yang mana ya? Dah kok penuh semua. Nah, kecil. Wait, change color. Gimana change color? Tuh. Ini bisa dirubah warnanya. Nah.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the...
Anjir, lantainya bisa diganti langsung. Wih.
Benefit from a bit of ambience, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Jadi milik kita ruangannya nih. Oke, untuk kali ini itu aja dulu. Kita udah bisa terbang sama punya ruangan sendiri ya. Terima kasih.